field. That is for Dax Castellano. His team is 1 quarter away from the NCAA Season 100 Finals. Good to have you with us. Fourth quarter begins. Nigel Gonzalez scores his first 2 points. Martin Javier, Prince Rivero taking you through the coverage with Aliyah Fideliaga as our courtside reporter today. So fourth quarter tayo dito. Desperation time for San Beda. Benilde on the other hand, they just need to maintain.
Oh, they have to take this one possession at a time, both on offense and on defense. They have to get stops. They have to share the basketball and make those kinds of back buckets. Yung malapit ka na sa ring, makakuha ka pa ng foul, dapat ma-shoot niyan. Kasi importante, kailangan nyo maipon yung mga ganyan tira.
Here's Nigel Gonzalez, creates the separation against Mark Sanko and scores on the short stab. Attorney Jonas Cabochan from San Beda University, also the ManCom representative of San Beda. Menard Soncuya to the free throw line. Now, curious because as we see here, Dr. Lorenzo, this time from Emilio Aguinaldo College, right beside him. Meron pa. Si Sir Melchor, nandyan pa. Okay. Sir Melchor Divina from Mapua. His team already in the finals. Ito si Soncuya yung expect kong ibababad in the absence of Jomel Puno, but that hasn't been the case here as we see. Sir Frank Lucy Jr. representing Perpetual. Soncuya goes 2 for 2. For the Red Lions, again with a faster start. Pero ang bilis ng bawi kasi lagi ng Benilde.
Oh, and mahirapan talaga yung San Beda dito, especially yung first group ng Benilde. Set na, nakuha na nila yung gusto nila. I mean, napaintindi na nila dun sa depensa na yung anong gusto kong gawin, anong gusto namin i-run, makukuha namin yun. So medyo madali na talaga yung buhay nila.
Ian Torres with his first basket of the game. Dumandag pa para dito sa Blazers. Nigel Payosin. Too strong that time. At mas ibibigay nila yan dito kay James Payosin kaysa yung mga drive niya. Gabi Cometa sets the table.
Martin, if I was Benilde Blazers, I'd give the three-pointer kahit sino pa yung nandoon open. They are now 1 out of 21 from the 3 points. Wow. I mean, kung gusto mong dumali buhay mo, pabayaan mo sila tumira sa 3 points hanggang makashoot sila. Makashoot sila isa, dalawa. Oh, magpapalit ka ng depensa. But until then, di baling tumira sila.
In the elimination round, San Beda was number 1 in 3-point shooting. They averaged 32% from long range. Today, you mentioned 1 out of 21. That's 4.8% for the Red Lions. Ngayon, ipasa natin sa ating courtside reporter. Here's a fourth quarter update from Aliyah Fideliaga.
The Benilde Blazers do not just have a twice-to-beat advantage, but they also have twice the desire to win. And despite the lead, Coach Charles Yu asked of his team to defend well and keep executing their plays. And for Mark Sanko, this is not just a game because it is a dream and an opportunity, and they dedicate this match to the ever-supportive Benilde community. So let's see if the TAF squad can maintain their momentum to secure a ticket to the finals. That's all from courtside. Back to you, Martin and Prince.
Thank you, Aliyah. Well, Benilde right now is looking good. They've been consistent all throughout the ball game here. Hindi pinapwesto, hindi pinaporma itong San Beda Red Lions, and executing the game plan perfectly. Gabi Cometa on the catch.
Benilde made sure na hindi sila makapunta dun sa mga spots na dapat nandoon sila, and yung mga tira na hinahanap nila, hindi talaga nila binigay. And that has been the story of this game.
Justin Sanchez drawing the foul. It is Menard Soncuya committing it. So 2 free throws coming up here for Justin Sanchez, who has played well in this one. 23 minutes, 8 points, 7 rebounds for the former Red Lion, who is about to eliminate his former team when they were there with San Beda, as we see Will Gozum and Miggy Corteza, former Blazers. So these two took a trip to the finals in season 98. Last year, they picked up bronze, beating LPU in that third place match. Two key players from Coach Charles in the past few seasons, a part of their core. But again, they have a new bunch of guys already here. At kung akala natin, nasabi natin, first year, baka mag-adjust sila. Hindi. Diba? They fit right in dito sa sistema ni Coach Charles.
Again, babalikan lang ulit natin dyan, kung paano ni Coach Charles na i-explain sa mga players na kailangan niyang mag-buy-in dun sa sistema ko. Pag nagtiwala kayo dun sa sistema na meron ako, things are gonna be well, not just for you, but for us. And makikita natin sa outcomes ng bawat game nila at nasaan yung Benil Blazers ngayon.
That's Enot scoring with 17 points now in the game. Okay. So, ang pinakamababang 3-point shots made ng San Beda dito sa ating season so far was against Arellano. They went 0 out of 10. So, they didn't make a single one. Ito na yung pangalawa, 1 out of 21 clip. As we take a look at this drive from Tony Enot, may pa-slide flicks pa. Here's Brian Sahonia. Getting fouled by Gabi Cometa. Bismarck Lina. 3 minutes going by in the fourth. Almost a steal for Tony. Who crashes into the monitors.
Pinakita lang niya yung athleticism niya at kung paano siya mag-celebrate. But if you're gonna look at Tony Enot ngayon, very relaxed siya. I mean, he's able to do whatever he wants inside the court. He wants to shoot a layup, he can do so. He wants to shoot from the outside, he can. Setting up his teammates, drop passes. He gets to do whatever.
And this season, altogether, he has shown his improved version. Remember, right in the middle of the elimination round, nagkaroon pa yan ng injury. He was out for a week for Benilde, but got back up quickly. Went back after a week. Kahit medyo magapa, hinaban niya. AJ Royo, the lone bright spot today for San Beda with 11 points. Fishes a foul. Ito si AJ. Against Ian Torres in transition. Royo heading to the free throw line. And for the Red Lions, 6 and 24 to go. It's a 28-point lead.
So that's a very comfortable lead para dito sa Benil Blazers. And kung makikita mo sila, yung mga players nila, very loose na. Very loose na. To the point na, pwede natin i-set up si Allen, pwedeng si Enot, pwedeng si Sanchez. Kumbaga, kung kahit sino dyan sa limang nasa loob na yan sa Benil Blazers, mainit yung lima na yan. And how are you gonna play defense dun sa kalaban mo kung lima sila, komportable na silang naglalaro. And dun mo malalaman na successful sila dun sa game plan nila.
And this is actually the perfect build-up for the Blazers going into the finals. Once they get this one done, given that they get it done here against San Beda. So, 75-48. The Blazers will just look to melt as much time as possible. Cometa sends it out. Jomelan Cheta around and out.
Ganda ng play na tinakbo ng Benil doon, They used Sanchez to set that pin down screen para makakuha ng player itong si Cometa, but hindi nila na-shoot. And again, that's what Coach Charles wanted them to run. And they were able to do so.
Good open look pa rin ang naging resulta para dito sa Blazers. Josh Kahukom getting ready to check in para dito sa Benilde. Cap Cometa now. Again, let's also talk about the intensity of the Benilde players. Kahit abante sila ng malaki. Kanina ba, third quarter, hindi bumaba yung energy level.
Yan yung sinasabi ni Allen Liwag tuwing ini-interview siya. Sinabihan sila ni Coach Charles na i-treat nila yung lahat ng game with respect. And hindi nila rin pwede i-take for granted kung sino man yung makakalaban nila. And pinatunayan naman nila yan every game.
That's exactly what they're doing here as Sanchez misfires. Sa dinami-dami ng pinagdaanan ng Benil dun sa ating elimination round, you know, they've only been beaten a few times in the elimination round, pero lahat yun naging learning experience para dito sa koponan ni Coach Charles Chu, including Allen Liwag, na lahat na yata ng klaseng depensa hinarap niya.
Oo, yun naman ang isa sa mga good side kapag ikaw yung go-to guy ng isang team. Makikita mo talaga yung iba't ibang klase ng depensa na pwedeng ibato sa'yo ng bawat team. And from there, yung mga magagaling na coach, nakikita nila yun and they get to prepare kung ano yung mga counters na pwede nilang gawin. And again, the Benil Blazers players, they bought in. Buong-buo na naniwala sila sa sistema ni Coach Charles.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, here's another stat for San Beda. So currently, this is their worst assist number as a team. Only 5 assists for San Beda. The previous low was against LPU with just 8.
Oh, and San Beda is a shooting team. You know, they have to make their shots outside in order for them to spread the floor enough na magkaroon ng open lane or ng space na pwedeng paglaruan si Bismarck sa loob. But if they don't make their shots from the outside, medyo masyadong masikip para kay Bismarck maglaro sa loob. And yung guards nila getting those open layups dahil hindi humahelp yung tao ni Bismarck pero hindi nila nasushoot. That's gonna be really, really tough for them.
Those numbers, by the way, came from our stats guy here, JR Apostol. Josh Kahupom. Almost halfway done in the fourth. Sanchez, Liwag now. Jumelancheta with 5. Pocket pass. Liwag makes his move and scores.
Nakita mo kung paano nila sineta Bion Martin after that 2-man game, top of the key. Yung bantay ni Inot, hindi na pinag-isip. Hindi siya nag-isip na kung help ba or hindi. Nag-stay siya kay Inot, giving that wide open look para kay Allen Liwag.
Lahat na yata ng play na ipakita sa atin dito ng Blazers. Benil showing variety offensively. Liwag now with 20 points. 8 rebounds in the game. And Tony Inot now. Ancheta could not make the catch. Songkuya, Abuelo, too deep. Kalimag. No. Empty trip to the Red Lions. That's been the story of their game so far. Meantime, let's check out this play. The setup job by Jumelancheta. And Allen Liwag just took care of business for his 20th point of the game. That amazing play from Allen Liwag is definitely our McDonald's play of the game, brought to you by the new and better McCafe Iced Coffee, Bolder Brew, Creamier Blend, McDonald's. Love ko to. 77-51. Over 4 minutes left. And the sea of green is already feeling the finals vibes. Roger Andoa underneath. Late entry, but making an impact right away. Bonsalida with the answer. Two hustle players countering each other.
Dito mo malalaman kung gaano ka confident and gaano ka kumpiyansa itong team ni Coach Charles na gamit na ata niya halos lahat ng players.
Yeah. This is Justin Sanchez with a spin against Andrada Sanchez. That one rolls out for him. And a foul committed by Bonsalida.
Hindi. Si
Okay.
Turco ang foul.
Si Turco. Ito muna yung basket nito ni Roger Ondoa. Ahukom feeding Ondoa underneath. So lahat talaga ng ipasok ni Coach Charles within the system naglalaro. He has fielded in 14 players already.
Yes, and they have 17 assists.
That's been the difference. 18 na.
18.
18.
Oh, 18 assists na.
Compared to just 7 by San Beda.
And they have 18 assists, pero they only made 6 out of 22 3-pointers. Alam mo na hindi talaga nila hinahanap yung tira sa labas. And again, Benilde Blazers is very, very strong when it comes to inside the paint baskets. And that's what they're getting the entire game.
They're a plus 18 in the painted area, outscoring San Beda 52-34. And 20 of those nanggaling kay Allen Liwag. Ball is snapped from behind. Forward pass, Nigel. Bonzalida scores. So, spark off the bench. Bonzalida with a few baskets here. Kahukom. Nope. Ball is snapped. Ball is loose. Bonzalida has it. And now it's Penny Estacio at the point. Brian Sahonia, under 3 minutes remaining. Sahonia, no go. And the Blazers get it back. Ian Torres calmly brings it across.
Coach Charles telling the players na relax, antayin natin, ubusin natin yung oras. Kailangan natin, we have to play smart here.
Ondoa, no. Nigel Gonzalez. 2.5 to go. Penny, quick trigger. Penny knocks it down. Only the second triple for the defending champions. Torres with the basketball. And that's going to be a foul on Nigel Gonzalez. A couple of players coming in here for Coach Yuri Escueta, Tagle, and Royo. Checking back in. Will be part of the finishing lineup. And we are now inside the final 2 minutes. The last 2 minutes of this ball game is brought to you by the new and better McCafe Iced Coffee, Boulder Brew, Creamier Blend, McDonald's, Love ko to. You can straight away. Wala pa rin.
Bonzalida with the offensive rebound.
And he's showing us the hustle here in the fourth. Pero wala talagang pumapasok para dito sa San Beda. That's Eman Tagle. 0 out of 4 from deep. You can 0 out of 5. And remember, in the elimination round, 4 sa top 10 3-point shooters natin mula sa lineup ni Coach Yuri Escueta. Torres, Turgo, 1 to shoot. That's a shot clock violation.
Ayan na, nagamit niya na lahat.
Ito na. Si Zenric Harke and Edson Serrano finishing the game for Benilde.
Tinan mo naman yung Barangay Liwag.
And the Benildians are feeling it. AJ Royo flips it up and in. It is a little too late for the Red Lions. 18-point lead. Final minute of this one. Roger Endoa. Harke. Too strong, and that's going to be a push on Antonio Sebio. So 36.9 seconds remaining before we make it official. Allen Liwag celebrating right here at Benilde's bench, along with their fans and coaching staff.
I mean, Martin, kung ikaw ba naman ang merong Barangay Liwag every game, talaga namang ibibigay mo yung all-out mo. Kaya yung mga double-double na yan, maliit na bagay para sa kanya yan dahil sa ganyan karaming grabe sumuporta sa kanya.
All throughout the season, they've been there for Liwag in a career year for Allen. Blazers have it. Roger Rondoa. Ian Torres. Zenrik Harke. Harke misses. And here we go with the final 14 seconds of this one. And the crowd erupts here inside the Cuneta Astrodome. The Benil Blazers are back in the finals. They dethrone the defending champions. And our casino active player of the game is Allen Liwag. 20 points, 8 rebounds, and a block to help out Benil advance and return to the promised land. Casino sa germs. Say yes to good vibes. What a game for Allen Liwag.
Wow.
Right from the very beginning, Prince, we saw the aggression, we saw the determination from Allen Liwag, and they get it done right here. This is going to be his first trip to the finals in the NCAA. We'll be back for more. Let's just go to a quick break.
This is our league, this is our moment. Sa puso mo, the sky is the limit. Alam na.
Hello mga ka-NCAA, this is Glycel Galpo at ngayong araw ay nandito tayo sa Colegio de San Juan de Letran sa Intramuros, Manila para saksihan ang kanilang pep rally para sa nalalapit na NCAA Season 100. Kaya naman tara at samahan nyo akong makigulo sa mga letranista.
Sobrang saya kasi imagine this is centennial season and lahat ng letranista for sure nandiyan yung support na and sobrang saya lang talaga.
Tapos parang kinakabahan kasi parang sigurong pinaghahandaan po namin yung season 100 po kasi parang marami pong expectation mga tao lalo na yung sa previous na season namin na finals game po kami. So parang sinisikapan po namin na makaabot ulit doon po.
This is Glycel Galpo at ngayong araw ay nandito tayo sa Jose Rizal University sa Mandaluyong to witness their pep rally as a show of support for the JRU Bombers. Kaya naman tara at samahan niyo ako.
We're back in the coverage and we're introducing you to our Gatorade player of the game, and he is Tony Inot. And Tony Inot fired up the court with 17 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, and a block. Stay hydrated with Gatorade so you too can dominate like this man right here, Tony Inot. He is entering the finals for the first time as a college player. Back for more, dito lang sa GTV.
Kaya nato ni Kabaelan tayo daytoy. Kaya nato ini. Kaya na ini. Kaya nato ni Kabaelan tayo daytoy. Kaya nato.
Hi mga kapuso, my name is Julia Ong and we are here today at the Lyceum of the Philippines University para makisaya at makigulo sa kanilang pep rally. Kaya tara, samahan niyo ako!
Hataw at walang keme sa pagsayaw, yan ang ipinamalas ng iba't ibang mga atleta mula sa host school ng NCAA Season 100, ang Lyceum of the Philippines University.
We are all out because not only this season is special, but it is a centennial season of NCAA, and at the same time, we're hosting it, so talagang all out kami talaga.
Ibinida sa kanilang programa ang mga atleta na magsisilahok sa makasaysayang season, gaya na lang ng kanilang volleyball team na LPU Lady Pirates. Siyempre, hindi papahuli ang LPU Pep Squad. At ang kanilang basketball team na LPU Pirates, hindi din papatalo sa dance floor.
More on defense talaga kami, mga pressure namin. And syempre, yung mga transition din namin.
At dyan na nga po natatapos ang mga kaganapan dito sa Lyceum of the Philippines University. Kaya huwag natin kalimutang suportahan ang kanilang mga atleta sa darating na NCAA Season 100. My name is Julia Ong and see you at the gates!
Hello mga kapuso at mga ka-NCAA. Ako po si Yen Supan, isa sa mga courtside reporters ng NCAA Season 100 at nandito tayo ngayon sa Ayala Malls, Manila Bay para sa opening ceremony ng NCAA Season 100 Chess Tournament hosted by De La Salle College of St. Benilde.
Season 100 Chess Tournament Open!
Kasama natin ngayon ang team captain ng Juniors Chess Division ng EAC Generals na si Klein. Klein, kamusta ka naman?
Okay lang po. Excited po sa magaganap na Season 100 NCAA.
Sobrang excited, napakasaya pa kasi it's been my first time playing NCAA 100. Napakaganda po ng taon na to.
Feeling great po ako ngayon. And napakasaya ko po since last season ko na po to and I still get the opportunity to play.
We are here with Sir Dax, the chairman of the NCAA Season 100 Chess Tournament. Sir Dax, what can we expect from this season?
It's going to be a very competitive season, just like every season.
Siyempre, ito yung pinagandaan namin buong year kasi last year, court lang kami, nalaglag kagad.
Welcome back to the coverage at the conclusion of this Final Four matchup between Benilde and San Beda. It is the Blazers advancing to the NCAA Season 100 Finals, 79-63 over the Red Lions. Martin Javier.